The game ain't based on sympathy. I'll leave it at that.
Man, it's your boy Action Jackson, and in today's video, man, we're going to be talking about another trade rumor, another rumor that's going on around the NFL, and that's with CJ Henderson, man. CJ Henderson, it's reported by Jay Fowler on ESPN that multiple teams believe that CJ Henderson is available via trade. Obviously, CJ Henderson got drafted in the 2020 draft, and he was the number 9th pick. That was the same draft that CeeDee Lamb was selected in. Joe Burrow went 1, Chase Young went 2, and then you had Isaiah Simmons. That was a pretty stacked draft itself. And if this is possible that CJ Henderson is available, if I'm Dallas, I go check this out. Obviously, you go check this out because he's a young corner, and you wouldn't have to pay nothing too significantly on his contract. He's a number 9th pick. So rookies in the first round, they get paid, but they don't get paid a lot of money, and their contracts aren't super big. So if you can bring in a CJ Henderson, and since he has a 5th-year option, you can bring him in. And since last year was his rookie year, he still has his 2nd year to go, 3rd, 4th, and then he has his 5th-year option. So Dallas, technically they can use 4 years of him without even have to paying him without having to give him a big contract. And then also they can franchise tag him if they want to, anything like that. So he was formerly the 9th overall pick, like I said before. And these are his measurables right here. He's 6'1". They Pro Football Reference, they have him in at 204 pounds. And the funny thing about this thing with CJ Henderson is that CJ Henderson came in and he was the top 25, I believe, or the top 50 that came in. They visited with Dallas in 2020, and he was on our big board. Trust me, if CeeDee Lamb wasn't there, and CJ Henderson was going to pick a defensive player like CJ Henderson if he was available. CJ Henderson, he was slated to either be a top 10 pick or to be a mid-first round pick anyway. So if Dallas can come and get him, this will be amazing, because now it seems like you would have won that draft for getting a CJ Henderson and a CeeDee Lamb, because you both went in because you both would have got first-round talent. And he was being compared to a Byron Jones because of his 6'1" frame. He's tall and lanky, and he only played 8 games last year. He missed 9 games, obviously, due to injury last year. I don't know what the specific injury was, but in those 8 games that he did start, he had 1 interception. His longest yards allowed was 22, and he had 6 PBUs, and he forced 1 fumble. Those are pretty nice, solid stats. Those are pretty solid stats for a rookie. And he was in Jacksonville, so he didn't get a lot of TV time, but he didn't really do a lot last year. 1 interception. Diggs had more than that. I think Diggs had at least 2 more interceptions and things like that. So pairing him up with Diggs would be nice, but then that would also bring a little bit more competition into the DB room, because if we bring in somebody like CJ Henderson, he would probably now, like I said when I was talking about my joint practice video a couple days ago, instead of Kelvin Joseph being our 2nd and Maurice Kennedy being our slot, you bring in somebody like CJ Henderson, that all changes now, because now you're going to bring in CJ Henderson at 2, then you're at the number 2 cornerback spot, then you're going to have a Trevin Diggs on the opposite side, so then you're going to both have tall, lanky, fast corners on your outside, and then now most likely either a Maurice Kennedy or a Kelvin Joseph is going to start in slot, which will be if you come out with a Kelvin Joseph, a Trevin Diggs, and a CJ Henderson, boy, exciting DB room right there, because then you have those 3, and you're still going to have a Maurice Kennedy at your 4th. He'll play some special teams, and then your 5th cornerback spot will most likely be a Nashawn Wright or Jordan Lewis. I don't know how deep Dallas is gonna how many corners they're gonna bring. I assume they would bring at least 6 to 7 in case of any safety injuries, and they got to put a cornerback there at safety. We don't know what's gonna happen with Dallas's, what their plan is on how they're gonna fit in that 40-something man roster you can bring on game day. So yeah, me honestly, Dallas should be one of those multiple teams looking into a CJ Henderson, especially since that we were looking to draft him just about a year ago. So if I'm Dallas, I look into this and see what's happening, and hopefully we can make a play on it. Hopefully we don't have to give up nothing too crucial, and especially with the another thing I wanted to touch on was that if somebody like a CJ Henderson is available, I don't really know what the background story is. I don't know if Urban Meyer just doesn't like him, he's not a fit to their scheme, or CJ Henderson low-key wants to get out of there. Like, I don't understand what's happening for all of a sudden that the player who just got drafted just a year ago is somehow available for trade. It's not out of the blue, because there are some times that a second-year player does get traded and things like that. So it's not really out of the ordinary, but I'm just kind of suspicious as to why all of a sudden they're putting him on the trade block only in his second year. So this can just all be smoke, and this can just all be smoke, and it just all be fake and everything like that and fabricated. So I don't know. We'll find out, because if he gets traded to another team, they won't find out if it's true, or if CJ Henderson puts out on any of his social media platforms to say he wants to request a trade, or the trade rumors are true, then we'll know. But yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching this video. Later on today, the Bulls, they play the Summer League game against New Orleans Pelicans, so that's gonna be kind of cool. I might go over that video today. It's mostly Summer League is gonna be your first and second year guys. So Ayo DeSumo, Mark S, our draft and stash player from last year, is probably going to he's part of the roster. You have Patrick Williams part of the roster, so it's gonna be pretty exciting to watch the Bulls today in the Summer League. So yes, thank you guys again for all the support. Thank you guys for watching my videos. See you guys in the next video. See you. Bye.